All right, hey guys, welcome back to Our Family Nest. So it is Monday. Happy Monday, you guys. Today's video was actually supposed to be, Carly and I had these plans for Sunday. We were gonna go out. We had a bunch of stuff we needed to do. It was actually gonna be a back to school video. And she ended up making plans with her boyfriend because he has a day off work today. So I told you guys on Instagram we were gonna do just like a little Q&A video. You can ask me questions, Ken questions, and Carly questions, and then we'll do the back to school video tomorrow. So we'll actually have an extra video this week. So Ken's currently trying to hook up the PlayStation virtual reality headset so him and I can play Beat Saber. It's been, gosh, probably been years since we've played this before.
Ooh,
Andrew,
I got one working.
You got one of them, but what about the other one? It's been years since Andrew's friends and we used to sit and play this for hours in the basement. Actually, we had a New Year's Eve party one year too, and a bunch of friends and us were down there playing it. I'm a little concerned because I slept wrong and my right side of my neck is so sore, but just took some Advil, so hopefully I'll be able to join him here in a little bit after he gets it set up. So one of the questions I'm going to answer first is all of you, how's life going? So things are going pretty good. This week's actually going to be a pretty good week. We actually close on the house that we sat and worked on for, what, 2.5 months? So that's, I think, scheduled for, what is it, Wednesday, love?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's Wednesday. Ken's got a bunch of stuff going on for work this week. It's Carly's birthday. She's got some exciting stuff going on this week. Yeah, it just feels kind of like a fun-filled, busy week. But other than that, things are going good. I'm kind of sad that it's August. It sort of feels like, you know, summer's going to be ending here soon. I like fall. Fall's okay, but you guys know summer's my favorite. Can answer some questions. So, Candy, you've been very open about your mental health struggles. How are Ken and Carly? Carly definitely went through some hard times, like post-COVID. You guys remember back when she tried to go back to school? That lasted 3 weeks. She was at the doctor discussing some stuff with her. Like, it just, I think COVID, that time frame was really hard for teens especially because life just changed so much for everyone really, but I think especially kids. And Ken, I don't know, love, you have mental health struggles ever?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
I don't think you do. You handle stress pretty well. He's the type that when he goes through anything, he'll talk to me, he'll call his brothers. Like, I don't know, I feel like you just talk to people, right? I think you
I just shrug stuff off.
shrug stuff off. Well, there you go.
What's your favorite crystal? So juicy, I know. My favorite crystals are moonstones.
All right, this says it's for Ken and Candy, but the question is, do you think Carly will be the toughest to let go from the nest when she moves out? It'll probably feel like it just because she's the last one. Like, whenever any one of the boys have moved out, you're just kind of distract yourself with whatever kids are left in the house. So I think in that way, it probably will be really difficult because then it'll be just Ken and I and the dogs.
The question is who will be the first to come back?
You think someone will come back?
I don't know.
I don't
Problem
know.
is they all got dogs.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. Olive, like, once I moved out, I never moved back. You moved back after you moved out. Dean moved back. No, 2 times. Dean moved back before. Did Jim ever move out and then move back?
No.
No? Who do you think will be the first kid to get married and or have kids? At this point, I feel like...
Shasha.
I mean, I would say Chase and Asha because that makes the most sense, but honestly, you never know. Blake's dating someone, like, he could potentially, what if, you know, he dated her and a year from now they're married and they're pregnant? I mean, it's not impossible. So at this point, I feel like obviously Chase makes the most sense. Then I guess Blake. Then you would think Andrew. I don't know. Will Andrew beat Blake? I don't even know at this point. It's hard to
Harley's
say.
got a more serious boyfriend than any of them.
Will you ever introduce your boyfriend on YouTube? The answer is just simply no. I feel like I've already tried to explain this as much as possible. I had a relationship that was public on YouTube, and it literally was just a bad idea. Because then when we broke up, like, people would literally, like, attack him and comment stuff on his posts, and people would ask about it when I obviously didn't want to talk about it. And yeah, I just, like, rather have something actually to myself, because everything in my life has pretty much been shared on YouTube. So it's just like, for once I feel like I can actually have something to myself that I don't have to share with other people.
Candy, do you think you babied the kids too much? Making them lunches, waking them up? So you're talking about stuff when they were younger. I don't think so. I mean,
Yeah, you did.
you think I babied them?
Yeah, but so what?
I don't think I did.
We didn't baby them. We
No.
catered to them.
But I mean, that's
like a mother's supposed to.
Yeah, I feel like that's all I ever wanted to do in life.
Hey, I'm over here. We were very involved in our kids' lives. I mean, I don't want to say that's babying them.
Yeah, but I mean, look they could have like took the bus to school, but they're like, we don't want to take the bus, so we'd get up and take them.
What do they call that? Helicopter parents?
No, they were spoiled in a lot of ways.
Spoiled is true.
Yeah, they were
spoiled's a
spoiled.
good word.
But I didn't baby them. Like, they were...
Like, if they fell and hurt their knee, it was like rub dirt in it and go. That's
Yeah, and Carly, being the only girl with 3 older brothers, she is pretty tough for a girl, honestly. Biggest regret in life. Even though this would probably make 0 difference in my life today, I wish I would have finished college. I wish I would have got some sort of degree. But I don't think I would be like in any different place right at this moment. What about you? Any regrets?
Yep.
What?
Tell them.
Same thing?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
But I didn't finish playing high school football.
Oh, yeah. Because he quit playing football because some girl...
Well, I had an injury, and I had to come back from the injury, too.
Yeah, but you also said that she didn't like you playing football because she wanted... Like, it
No,
interfered.
but you gotta realize, so I went through all that rehab and stuff, and just to get back to the place that I was before my injury, I don't think I had my heart into it at that time.
Right.
Plus, I had a girlfriend.
What country is your last name from? It's Polish. It's from Poland.
So you take the Z's out, it'd be Russian.
It's pronounced Grigorchek, but the real way to say it is...
Zagorchik.
Yeah.
My gosh, this is the same question. Why doesn't Carly show who she's dating in the videos like the boys do? I don't know, because for some reason, everyone on YouTube, on our channel and stuff, has always hated me more than my brothers, so...
You think?
Yes, absolutely. I think I've always gotten more hate than any of them.
I don't think at this point in time, the amount of people that watch our videos, I don't think there's...
It's just still, this is just...
No, I just want to say this. I don't think that the haters are really lingering around all too much anymore.
Still get my fair share.
I feel like it's the people that actually care about our family that still watch at this point. When Andrew was born, were you hoping for a girl or a boy? I think I would have been happy either or, but I was leaning probably more towards boy because, everyone, no, I shouldn't say everyone, myself wanted a boy first and then a girl, like if I were to only have 2 kids. Because as a girl, you always want like an older brother. And if he would have been a girl, her name would have been Ashley, by the way.
Ashley.
Andrew or Ashley were the names.
Ashley. Who named the other 3 children? That's the question.
You.
That's right. Right, Tucker?
Tucker doesn't like you laying like that.
He doesn't.
Favorite alcoholic drink? How often do I drink, love?
Not very.
Maybe once a month. Maybe a little bit more in the summertime, but...
You'll have Mike's Hard Lemonade by the pool.
But my favorite would be Malibu rum with pineapple juice.
I usually do a Tangerine tonic. I'll do a clam digger. People probably don't know what that is. It's called a Bloody Caesar.
Tangerine tonic or
Gin
what?
and tonic. Tangerine tonic with a lime.
I've never heard or never seen you drink that.
Yeah, I drink Crown Royal and ginger ale. I drink, and I don't drink that much either, just so I'm naming these. Anyways, a clam digger, which is some people call it a Bloody Caesar, which is really kind of like a Bloody Mary with Clamato juice. And we put pickle juice in ours, which is really good. And then I'm on a kind of a bourbon kick right now. bourbon and Coke.
What is one thing on your bucket list for you when you turn 18? One thing on my bucket list for when I turn 18 is probably just like to do those things that you can do when you're 18, like
Going
without
clubbing?
your parents. Like, sure, you can go to a club, you can get a tattoo, you can get a piercing. Like, I don't know, just the simple things that like you can go do. I mean, there isn't really much that changes.
Buy cigarettes.
But
Can't you do that at 18?
it's 21.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's been like that for years.
I thought it was 18.
No. What will you be majoring in college? Also, are you excited? So, my major in college is criminal justice, and yeah, I'm excited. Carly, do you think you can do whatever you want even though you're under your parents' roof? Obviously not, considering I went to a party last night and I had to be home by 1:30. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if I was doing whatever I wanted, I would literally be doing whatever I wanted 24/7, and I'm not doing whatever I want 24/7.
If you could drop everything right now and travel anywhere, where would you go? Europe. I said I would like to go to Europe for like a month and just
Yeah, where did
Travel.
that come from?
I
You've been
don't
talking
know.
about that a lot lately.
that's what I want to do.
I want to go to Egypt. Let's see the pyramids.
Okay. Does Carly have any moving out plans or staying home until she's done with college? Currently, I'm just staying home because it's easiest. I literally just moved into a different bedroom, and I'm not even 18 yet. So,
You're going to be 18 in 5 days.
well, I'm not 18 right now.
Yeah. If you had to guess,
I don't
when-
know. Probably just like I don't know. In the next couple of years or so, like, I can just imagine, like
Like, you
moving
think you'll
out.
move out before you graduate from college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, in Andrew's situation, like, for him, it was just, like, everyone still lived here, so why would he leave? Versus
Yeah.
just, like, me. Like, I'm just, like, the last one.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like I'm, like, I don't know. I can't explain it.
Do you think girls are harder to parent than boys? Because my mom says that all the time.
Harder to what?
Parent than boys.
Yes.
Like-
Well, I think boys are easier to raise.
Yeah. I
If that's
mean,
what you mean by
parent,
parent.
though, I mean, it just depends on how rebellious the kid is and, like, I don't know, who
I
they're
mean,
hanging out with and their friends and stuff like that. Like, I want to say girls, but it's not like Carly's been that difficult. I think you just worry about more stuff with girls. That's probably why your mom says that. Oh, how are you feeling now that your last child is 18? That just feels crazy.
That's the
Doesn't
thing
it?
is, I see friends with young kids, and it's like, oh my god, here I am, not even 50 yet, and all my kids are gone, like adults.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
But yet we still call them kids. What are you supposed to call them when they're not kids anymore? Adult children?
You're always your kids.
They're always your kids. Yeah.
Sure.
How did Carly meet her boyfriend? Through school. They graduated from the same school but different.
From a dating website.
No. He graduated
Plenty of
with
Fish.
Chase.
Is that
She's
what
known
it's
him
called?
for a while, so they were like friends first. What are you over there mumbling about?
Oh, nothing.
Were there ever times where Carly didn't want to do YouTube? You answer that.
I think so. You've gone through spurts, but you've been pretty into it lately.
I mean, I feel like it's been, like, multiple times, and, like, each time it's just, like, a different level of, like, you know, me, like, not wanting to do it. Like, I would say when I was 14, I was really into, like, hanging out with my friends every single day in the summer, and there were just, like, a lot of different situations where I literally just did not want to film all the time, and me and my mom would literally go at it. And yeah, so that's the time I remember the most, when I just really didn't want to do it. But I mean, over time there has obviously been some just different situations where I've been like, I don't want to do YouTube anymore.
Ken, which is your favorite dog and why? He won't say, but it's Shaggy. Just
Oh,
because
why wouldn't I say?
Shaggy's
Shaggy's my favorite dog. He's my buddy.
I didn't think you would say.
Yeah,
All the dog. I was thinking
Let's see
about
if you can
this.
name my dogs in order of the 6.
Okay, well, hold on. I was just gonna say, last night I was thinking about Shaggy was with you, and like I'm in here, and Dex and Tucker were laying on the rug. Bean and Toby were laying in my lap, and who knows where Pippa was?
Pippa's in there right now.
Yeah,
against
she's
the wall.
under. No, she's under the
Oh, she
dining.
came back in?
Under the kitchen table. Candy, what car do you drive? I drive a what year? 2020?
2020.
Acadia AT4.
GMC.
Right? AT4?
Yeah.
It's like the sport model of the Acadia, and it's also the, third or fourth Acadia I've ever had.
Yeah, I don't
Something
know
like
what makes
that.
it sport one because the seats are orange.
Yeah, it's just
That's
like the
probably
sport package, I guess.
Carly, are you more excited or nervous for college? There's really no nerves because I'm not going anywhere or doing anything. It's basically just me doing homework in my bed. So, I mean, yeah, I'm excited. The only thing I guess I could say I'm nervous about is, like, if I, like, expected it to be way easier than I thought it was, and then I just, like, don't do well, or, like, I don't like it, which I feel like neither of those things are going to happen. Like, I feel like I'm going to do fine and I'm going to like it, but that's just if I had to choose what I'd be nervous for. So, that's it.
Ken and Candi, will you guys ever start the podcast back up? That could be a interesting.
I didn't mind doing the podcast, but
Yeah.
the thing is what are the topics? That's the real question.
Right.
And the thing is the stuff I'd like to talk about you can't talk about.
I feel like at
Politics,
some point,
religion,
yeah, I don't want to talk about any of
all
that,
that good stuff.
And I have zero interest in talking about those things.
We could talk about The Bachelor.
When did your love for reading first start? I actually read books when I was younger, so probably, I'm just gonna say my whole life. I remember like being in junior high school, like that age. I would go to bed and I would have a flashlight and I would read books under my covers, and my mom would like open my door and check on me or whatever before she would go to bed, and I would get caught and get in trouble for reading books because I was supposed to be sleeping. So I've always loved to read. I just feel like I've gone through, just depending on how busy my life is, has controlled how much I read, and clearly now I have more time than ever before. Chase asks questions. He says, is Pippa pregnant? No.
Chase, your Chase? Our Chase?
Yes. Is Shaggy pregnant? No.
Why is he
Is
answering?
Carly pregnant? No. Such a dork.
Nobody's pregnant.
What's the biggest thing you regret you didn't do in high school? You already said quitting football. I think my biggest regret was back when I was that age. I always just worried way too much about what other people thought of me, and
I didn't.
that is the dumbest thing. Like,
Once high school is over, no one cares about anything. I wish I didn't have a girlfriend all through high school, though.
yeah.
I wish I had like 10 different girlfriends.
Oh, you mean you wish you didn't have the same girlfriend?
Yeah, all different ones.
I had all different ones until right before my senior year.
Love your home.
Do you still make money off YouTube? Yes, I still make money off YouTube, but I would say 70% of my income now is from brand deals. I've talked about before, like last year, I worked with like 80 different brands. The year before was like 18, so it's just changed. It's interesting how, I don't know, brands are more interested in like Instagram and TikTok and
Well, YouTube. The problem with YouTube is they've messed with the algorithm so much that they've ruined it for vloggers.
I don't- yeah.
All those rules and regulations they
For
put in, where
family
people had to start
channels.
messing with their channels, and it ruined the algorithm. So we are no longer getting shared with people that we used to get shared with.
Yeah,
you know?
plus our content has changed too, so I think it's a
Well, sure,
combination of all of it. But yeah, back, I don't know if you guys remember when
What'd they
you had
call
to
it?
mark your videos made for kids or not made for kids.
Because
You couldn't
of
have,
pedophiles.
yeah,
and-
you couldn't have ads or comments on videos with kids under 13, and it just changed.
Yeah, it ruined everything.
All right, last question Ken and I are going to answer is, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
That's
And the second part of the question was, and do you think you'll still be on YouTube?
That's a really hard question. If I knew that answer to that question,
Yeah, because even 10
That's
years
what-
ago, we couldn't predict we would be here. You know what I mean?
yeah, I don't know.
Think back, Carly would have been 8.
I mean, we're trying to but do new and exciting things all the time. So who knows?
Yeah. I feel like as long as I have the time to still do social media, YouTube, Instagram, whatever, I'll do it. But if like our businesses and different things that we're working on that like aren't on YouTube end up taking more of my time, and that's where my time's required to like pay the bills, so to speak. I mean, it kind of is what it is. I feel like even if that happened, I probably would still like, oh, we took a family vacation and the kids are with us, or oh, so-and-so's getting married. I feel like there would still be like random videos here and there, but
I guess maybe what our viewers don't realize too is this isn't all we do. You know,
right. That's what I mean.
We own multiple businesses that we work on all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so
we're lucky in that sense that I do have the extra time to still do this, even though it's not what it was 5 or 6 years ago, where it was kind of like this big family business that all six of us
used to be our full. That was full. Well, I still have always had.
You still
business.
always had 2 of your businesses.
Yeah, but it's not quite as full time for me anymore.
Yeah, and I don't do full time YouTube and stuff anymore. I mean, I work on it every day because I have emails and stuff for Instagram and stuff, but it's just changed a lot. So would I say, like, if I had to say what are the odds that 10 years from now I'm still making YouTube videos, I would say maybe
50%.
I was gonna say 70%.
Oh.
I feel like I would still, like I said, even if it would be like
10 years,
2 videos
we're gonna
a
be
month.
60 years old. No one's gonna want to watch our crotchety butts.
But it's not just, it's like as a family as a whole. It's hard to even imagine like just letting go of it completely. So I feel like there would be some piece of us somewhere on the
I think
internet.
it's your therapy. It allows you to.
It is, because I could sit with this camera on and record and answer questions for 3 hours. Because I love to talk. And not very many people want to listen to me.
Yeah. That's correct.
Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, stay tuned for tomorrow. For Carly's just got all kinds of stuff up her sleeve for this week. So we'll see what the week brings, and including her 18th birthday on Friday, which was crazy. So, all right, guys, see you later.
Yeah,
bye.
What is the plan for her?